people please see for it. And I would really say the minute details you have covered in your entire thesis covers it all, in limit of resources, in limit of time, sitting in a room. This is the best thing you can come up with. Well done, Mansi.
Hi. Hi Mansi, hi Shreya. Today we're back again with another episode of Thesis Cheat Code. And हमारी दोस्त मानसी आज आपको बहुत सारे cheat codes एकदम थाली में सर्व करके देने वाली है. She has an awesome thesis. She has been preparing for it. And our awesome Shreya, she has been a professor. She had her enlightenment when she met Didi Contractor and her journey. So she had a wonderful life, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy this episode. So, Shreya, all your
Thanks, Shalish. Oh my God, Mansi, let's see what you have to offer us. And our best wishes. Let's begin.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Am I audible?
yes.
Okay. So, hello guys. I'm Mansi. I'm Mamta. I'm graduate student of the Great Pandemic Batch. And academically, I have been a very dedicated student. So, by the time lockdown was announced, my design was complete. Like the drawings, the drafting, the black book, etc. It was done. But the panels were yet to be composed. So this is my anxiety graph. So we all are aware that the first 21 day of lockdown was announced, and then they said कि online jury होगा. Then one day government announced कि all the students of the graduate batch को सबको pass कर दिया. But next day COA announced कि not yet. Then again same story, online jury होगा, and now is the time कि I gave up. No hopes. So, during the 21 days of lockdown, na, I was assuming that jury to hoga, but you know कि social distance maintain करना पड़ेगा, there will be a mask, फिर time कम हो जाएगा, और time या फिर worst case scenario हम लोगों को closed door jury देना पड़ेगा. So my problem was कि how will I explain my thesis अगर closed door jury हो जाता है, तो मुझे मेरे panels को ऐसे compose करना पड़ेगा कि it is self-explanatory, like level 1000. And the solution for it would be illustrations and images and to maintain the flow. So that's what I did. I made a lot of illustrations here and there. Even for the silliest things, I made illustrations for everything. So the first cheat code is use illustrations or sketch even for the silliest thing you want to, demonstrate. My second problem was that my topic was school. It was a residential school. There was a huge concept behind it, but at the end, it was a school in a nutshell. So the challenge was I have to tell my story, that why I decided to make that school. And I have to tell my story very quickly because I have the time constraint and I have the presentation constraint. Like आफ्टर 21 days का जब लॉकडाउन एक्सटेंड हो गया, जब ऑनलाइन जूरी की बात हुई, then I was afraid कि how will I give my jury online in PPT format or in panel format. So the solution I developed for myself is I developed the storyline. I developed the black जो भी content था मेरे black book में, I bought it on the panel. So the advantage here of this problem was jurors will see what I will show them. Unlike in the regular panel jury, our work is exposed and like jurors see ki, okay, this much is the work, now you can start. But here in PPT format, jurors will only see what I'm going to show them. They don't know the story later. Now my third problem was, because of the common topic, I wanted to generate the importance of it. I wanted to show कि ये topic इतना जरूरी क्यों था. And again, the challenge was how quickly I can tell it to them. So the solution was, I wanted to create that urgency and tell them the majority of the things around us related to the topic are wrong. And the advantage I got here is because the topic was school. The history of school in India is common to us. It cannot be questioned. It is undeniable. So I'll tell you the story now. So the name of my thesis is Padma, and it's a residential school. It is located at Chincholi, Khopoli. It is in the outskirts of Mumbai. So first, I'm telling you what is the general idea behind my school, and the thing which I want to pay attention to is the spiritual development along with the skill and the physical development. Next is, but why residential school? So these are the three things which I'm going to tell my juror. Next is why there is a need of this project. What is the urgency behind the project? So the cheat code here is to make a point. Even if no one is asking you the question, you have to generate the question yourself and answer it yourself. So the illustrations here, like ek nazar mein, okay, these are the problems. Did cut to cut aim, objective, scopes, limitation. Even if the juror is not watching them or not reading them, it's my job to tell them. Next is, now I'm telling you the history of the school. Who is Guru? Who is Shishya? What is Gurukul and what is the purpose of the Gurukul education? While I'm telling you this, you're not even reading the lines I've written, you're looking at the sketches. So the sketches are the sketch of Devdutt Patnaik, and it is self-explanatory. It fits into the timeline so well. Next, what are the benefits of the spirit? So the first 6 and the next 6. Next is I have to tell them that I'm not the only. So next, I have to tell them that I'm not the only. There are some philosophers who have given their educational philosophies. Next, what is the current trend of education in India? What different boards which are divided? The current problem in the contemporary Indian do not accept this education system. So the cheat code here is, I have to create an urgency and tell them that the things which are wrong are textbook oriented education, the low pupil teacher ratio, there is a wrong criteria of judgment, there is a singular teaching method, and how the environmental science, the education of environmental science is failing in our education. And the last and the most important for my topic is when people mix up spirituality with religion, which is not a good thing. Spirituality and religion are the two different things. So my conclusion is very technical. Like, I gave all the storyline to you, but the technical conclusion is, for my school, I'm going to use the regulations of ICSE board, because there is a flexibility in the course. I have no restrictions about the additional programs I'm going to add. It is affordable for my target group of audience, which I've which I've presented before in the earlier slides, and it has international recognitions. Like, the project is not a hypothetical project, but it is workable in present condition. So what I did is, I took the ancient education system, I took the modern education system, and I'm combining them to give you the proposal. So in the Mumbai University, now the electives of our both semester 9 and semester 10 plays a very major role. So I'm giving the summary of electives in two slides, like comprising all the information in the shortest form possible. So the entire gist of my elective research was how I'm gonna take the pedagogical approach regarding my thesis topic. So these are the four things: spiritual practices, circle time, choice time, mixed age group learning, small group learning. And to attain that spiritual development, what are the three things which I'm going to introduce into my project? So are you seeing the symbols? So the next cheat code which I am using is I'm making use of these symbols to making use of them to my benefit. All of these will be reflected here. This is the brief structure of the day which I have created. In one glance, what I can see is, okay, these are the free period. ये सारी जो चीज़ है वो मुझे पहले दिखी थी. So now I'm putting everything into picture. Next, the circle time and the choice time. वो सारे जो pedagogical approaches मैंने लिए थे, now it is reflecting into the structure of the day. Now, the next cheat code is the make best use of pie charts. I have done a detailed program area kitna dena hai, that we all do, but how can I present it in the shortest and crisp format? So pie charts, कौन सा एरिया कितना शेयर्ड फैसिलिटी को 45% होगा, मिडिल स्कूल को 7% ही होगा, why all that, and FSI which at the end I'm consuming, everything in a very crisp format. So the juror have no chance to question my storyline. Footfall calculation, कितने female teachers होंगे, कितने male होंगे, like residences में कितने रहेंगे, कितने बाहर से आएंगे. Now the topic jumps to site. Why no other site will work? Why this site only? Like this is for a topic like school, which is so general. Why I will choose only this site? So the site background is what I mentioned before, is the target group of audience, which are the working parents. So I want to build it in Mumbai, but in a metropolitan area like Mumbai, where the number of working parents are more, but not in the center of Mumbai because of the hustle and bustle, but the outskirts will be great. So I took the development plan of CIDCO and pointed out the lowest कितना दूर सिटी से कितना दूर है मेरा साइट, so that I can get the isolation as well as the inclusion of the city. So the site that I've chosen has so many different educational points around it. It has educational stuff, it has historic stuff, it has entertainment zone around it. So all these things जो मैंने brief structure of the day आपको पहले बताया था, everything fits into that. So I took the site surrounding, मैंने existing infrastructure लिया, I overlapped the development plan, and I'm proposing my site to you. Next is semester 10 electives. So in this elective, what I did is the study of climate using the climate consultant as well as Ecotech software. So here what I learned is the relationship between the sun path and temperature. So I utilized it in my site. I developed this chart. I analyzed the climate all year round. And these are the 6 conclusions that I'm making. ये 6 चीजें according to the climatic response that I have to give, these 6 points, no doubt it will be there. So cross ventilation, it is guiding my design. Overhangings, the fenestrations of my building, then the building orientation, and then the percentage of hardscape and the softscape. And why do I have the scattered planning? And why those alcoves and niches that I'm providing in my design? So all of those small details they are, these 6 conclusions, they are the guiding lines for my design. So I build my technical strategies. Next, I build my conceptual strategies. Now I design my panel. So while, even if it's a panel or it's a PPT, it doesn't matter. If it's a panel, I'll go through my panel like this. So the vertical alignment of the panel is my next cheat code. I'm planning my panel in a vertical manner so that I'm going through the story step by step. This is the composition of first panel. This is the composition of next panel. Now here the cheat code is, now you have built a lot of storyline. You have told all the story behind your project. Now your junior is convinced that why the school which I'm designing is not a mundane school. Now I'm not going to expose my design. Boom. Explain karenge step by step. So now I'll tell my juror the planning of block 1, then block 2, then block 3, then block 4. First, I'll tell them the concept behind it. कि start कहाँ से हुआ. Next is adding minor details to it. So I have put the plan in my third panel, but all those climatic responsive solutions, it is coming into picture. The prevailing wind direction for the humid air, so the cross ventilation is guiding my design. The courtyard effect, and all those little sketches that might go unnoticed, but if I'm making a point, the juror will see it, they have to see it. Last is, because we have got a lot of time in our hand, I added some more value to my design by detailing out the landscape. It hardly took me 3 hours, but it added a lot of content in my design process. That's it. This is my cheat codes. First, I use lots and lots of sketches. I made the point throughout my design. I am creating an urgency by stating why this project is important, even though it's such a common topic. Now, I'm using various symbols in my first panel, and I'm reusing it throughout other panels. Next is making best use of pie charts, building your technical strategies, planning your panels vertical, explaining my design step by step, adding minor details, and later detail your landscape. That's it.
Wow, Mansi, very insightful, very interesting, and it was really a new journey to create a design, because if we'll see, it's a very literature-based design, right? So I really appreciate it. It's a very nice work. Okay, so I just want to ask 2 questions. First. I happened to see the entire journey. It was a very holistic approach you have acquired, throughout designing a school and everything. Was there any comparative case study you happen to acknowledge or study during this analysis? Because we have to know the success rate of your design.
Yes, I did the case study of 3 schools, but those case studies were very technically driven. First was the Krishnamurthy school, which I had to give because of the philosophies that I'm following. Next was the actual Swaminarayan Gurukul, which is the largest Gurukul-based education running in India today. So I had to give that case study. Third was, I found a small school in Rajasthan, which reflects my theory. There should be spiritual development, and there is an architectural approach for that. So But these three were the formality case studies, and but the institution that really inspired me were IIM and CEPT.
That's what, yeah. So we have seen architectural schools and the areas which you have used in your design and the interventions. Those totally club environment V. Doshi has created and say Liu Ai Khan has created. है ना? So we have seen those interventions, and those case studies and comparative analysis, if those were there, so we could have been like, okay, that could have been another cheat code to present and refer the best institutes and education thing in your scenario and present your thesis. Since your thesis is very well platformed and submitted, so I would rather not comment. Yes, what if you want to add a point to it?
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
You were trying to say something, I believe, in between. If not, I would like to continue over the same key. If you happen to analyze the existing buildings which parallelly approaches and which parallelly caters the similar holistic approach like yours, that could have given you a more practical approach. Rather, this literature based study is very, very informative to be presented, है ना? So I'm very thankful to you to come up with the same, है ना? Yeah, so let's see how does this work. Okay, and second question is again the anthropometry data and the which we require for school students. So how would you take care of it? How are you going to take kids and make them let them take this beautiful journey together?
So I have not given you the entire 100% of my design in the PPT, but there is, I think, a glimpse of few sketches I made regarding the anthropometry and the case study. I may show.
They're your first user, Hera. So I wanna know how your school is gonna be successful for the kids who are going to be there, and then I can give you a remark your thesis is complete or not. And
So
because
I
these were
this sketch, according to the bylaws, I have to provide 4.2 meter minimum height, but that height for a kid is very high. So I've used the concept of alcoves and the concept of IIM, where there is a monumental circle, but at the same time, at my eye level, all the lintels are close to me, so that I feel I get awed by it. So the furniture layout in the design, in the interiors of it, they have the reach of the student. So the 2.5 meter is the height of the higher sill, but 1.6 meter is the height of the teacher, and 1.3 is the height of an average fifth standard student. And according to which the interiors of my classrooms and the common rooms are designed. Next sketch is telling me about how I incorporated the Gurukul system and the modern system together. Like I am making students to sit down. So there is steps so that they can view the board and the teacher, but at the same time giving them a discussion room where they can, discuss it one to one. So there are many such minor details all throughout my design.
so these were in like the random quick cheat codes, right? So it got missed, but anyways it went really well and fluid. The materials you have used, the inculcations and the thermal comforts you have provided, people please see for it. And I would really say the minute details you have covered in your entire thesis covers it all in limit of resources, in limit of time, sitting in a room. This is the best thing you can come up with. Well done, Mansi.
Thank you. Thank you.
And say, so you played it all well. You played it all well, and you managed your resources really well. You managed your time. You managed everything. Just one question: How, everything starts from a seed. If you believe it, like I believe in a theory like this, everything starts from a seed. सब कुछ एक बीज से शुरू होता है. अर्थ पे पहले एक बीज आया होगा, फिर पानी एंड ऑल दैट थिंग्स हैपन. वो बीज कब आया था अपनी थीसिस?
Wow. Ahmedabad mein, when I was doing my internship. So everything comes into your life for a reason. So I started reading Rabindranath Tagore because there was a book in my office library about him. Then I was also into reading Devdutt Patnaik a lot. His take on Indian mythology was so inspirational. And मुझे लगा था कि मैं शायद स्पिरिचुअल सेंटर या ऐसा कुछ बनाऊंगी वो टाइम पर जब मैं इंटर्नशिप कर रही थी तब. बट देन एक के बाद एक चीजें आती गई. आई रेड अबाउट रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर, आई रेड हिज एजुकेशनल फिलोसफीज. देन उनके बाद मुझे कृष्णमूर्ति जी के बारे में पता चला. देन उनके बाद औरोबिंदो सर के बारे में पता चला. देन आई वाज लाइक स्कूल बनाना है. So one thing after other. So ऐसा कोई वो एक पॉइंट नहीं था जहाँ पर वो सीड आया. बट देन इट वाज द एंटायर प्रोसेस ऑफ माय इंटर्नशिप, देन द स्टार्ट ऑफ द थीसिस एंड देन द कंक्लूजन ऑफ.
एग्जैक्टली, मैं यही सुनना चाहता था क्योंकि कभी लाइफ में एक पॉइंट नहीं होता जब हमें क्लिक कर जाता है कि नहीं आज तो ये करना और अब अगले एक साल यही करना.
So did you happen to visit any of the school you are giving examples for?
Yes, I did visit Sahyadri School.
So it's amazing.
Yeah.
Though the planning was like scattered planning, that it was not very well planned. They are the school is under renovation by Khushru Mirza Architects. But no, the spaces speaks for itself.
Yeah, so what according to you is missing in these like present school scenarios? Last question, I would say.
Oh. There is whole entire system that we are following. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's hard. It's very difficult, to point out one thing कि मेरे स्कूल में ये कमी है.
That's a very important journey of our lifetime, and that has to be perfect. It is not planned. It just happens to be perfect by its own. Yeah, and just by the infrastructure we can module it really well, right? So to get it and to design it well, it's a very big task for an architect, है ना? So to do it really well and precisely, there are no specification, no guidelines, no norms. This happened to go to a contractor. The design happens to be like say a person or a client would just pitch an engineer or an architect, and they will happen to design it. So what do you think you can put a change on? And if you will be in the field, how are you going to fill that gap? Because Saurabh was trying that as well. Both of you can answer. How can you just pitch this educational gap by your design and make it like, wow, that's a school?
One thing which I tried to do in my design was I followed all the norms, but I tried to make the furniture layout and the fenestration of my design close to child, like at a hand reach. So it feels psychologically, it feels very close to you. It doesn't feel कि oh God इतना दूर है ceiling. मेरा furniture तो यहाँ है ना. I can grab a toy. And then at the same time, I have a huge spiritual center which is highest in the scale from all the buildings. So the same campus mein, I'm getting humbled and I'm getting inspired just by changing the scale of what is exactly at my eye level.
Nice.
Nicely said. Ma'am, I would like to share one thing at this point. First class जो कॉलेज की पहली क्लास हुई थी, ओरिएंटेशन क्लास थी, हमारे आर्किटेक्चर जो हमारे सर थे सौरभ तिवारी सर, he just asked me one thing to everyone, not me, everyone. What is architecture for you? एक आर्किटेक्ट का काम क्या होता है? सबने पहाड़ों अलग अलग लंबी लंबी लाइनें मार दी, उन्होंने एक लाइन में खत्म कर दिया. It's to design a space. कोई बिल्डिंग नहीं बनानी, कोई इमारत नहीं बनानी, कुछ नहीं करना. आप लोग को एक स्पेस डिजाइन करना है, उसका यूजर पता होना चाहिए, उस यूजर का वो पर्पस सॉल्व होना चाहिए, और जो फीलिंग आप देना चाहते हो ना उस यूजर को, वो फीलिंग आनी चाहिए. मैं अपने स्कूल में वो डोम नहीं देना चाहता था पहले, बट मैं बाद में ऐसा हो गया, नहीं मुझे वो ह्यूज ग्रैंडनेस वाली फीलिंग देनी है. अगर मैं ऊपर से छत हटा देता, डोम हटा देता, वो ग्रैंडनेस ह्यूजनेस वाली फीलिंग एक ओपन फीलिंग रह जाती कि ठीक है, ओपन टू स्काई है, बहुत बढ़िया, बारिश का पानी गिर रहा है, सब कीचड़ आ रहा है, कोई दिक्कत की बात नहीं है, वो सब हो जाएगा। बट जैसे ही मैंने वो बहुत बड़ा सा एक डोम सा दे दिया, उन बच्चों को एक अंदर से एक ऐसी फीलिंग आएगी ना यार कि यार हम किसी बहुत बड़ी चीज का पार्ट है।
Yeah, and the green mound underneath is so playful. Like the moment you see that view, and you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna just run and play there, and that's like give you a cheerful.
इट्स लाइक क्लास खत्म हुई है, 5 मिनट का गैप है, 2 मिनट तो घास पे मस्ती करके आने दो, उसके बाद देखा जाएगा बाकी 5 मिनट का क्या रहेगा।
This is when you enjoy your designs, right?
एंड स्कूल का बेस्ट पार्ट क्या होता था यार, पीरियड के बीच में पानी भर के आते हैं, चल भाई let's go and fill some water, क्लास से बाहर निकले,
And never the water cooler nearby section, but the other one which is far away.
the farthest one.
Yeah, the farthest one.
Let's go
Okay,
around.
guys. Education is something that we can keep talking upon, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
No.
we like our audience to also think over this education system, and like you guys are rejuvenating it and thinking it in various forms. I'm glad Mansi reached at such an early age to
Yeah.
Krishnamurti, and she's studying her like the pedagogy suggested by Krishnamurti, Tagore. These are the people who have with Gandhi also. Gandhi has also written a lot of pedagogy. So I'm glad that you guys have reached there and you are designing a space. That is amazing. I'm glad you have professors like that. Thank you for being here, and thank you Saurabh, thank you Shreya for
Thank
the
you,
session.
Shailesh.
Lots of love, and I hope we keep reinventing ourselves and the architecture. Thanks a lot. See you guys again. Bye.
Bye bye.